Welcome back, new viewers and game bears. It is time for the finale to the Kirby Superstar Ultra playthrough, and today we're going to do the True Arena, which is the other boss rush this game has, besides the other two that we've done in previous episodes. So let us do this with Kirby. The last battle, without a doubt, beat tens of foes, including the final four. All the new bosses are here. Beat them to be the true master. And also beforehand, you can see, you can collect the original arena if you wanted to, but we're doing the true one. Let's see this little cutscene. And this time, unlike before, he's using the hammer ability instead of the fighter ability. You know what that intro kind of reminds me of? The Super Smash Bros. Melee intro a little bit. The other part where Mario is using his different attacks, that's what that reminds me of. Alright, we got Master DDD, Wham Bam Jules, apparently just a floating face with a crown. Galactonite, oh boy. And I wonder who that is up there. Just gotta wait and see, and if we can win, we get this neat looking trophy. Alright, just like before, we can choose our ability. You guys know me well. You know which ability I'll choose. The almighty most broken hammer ability, and it seems our first match is against Krako's Revenge. A lot of these are just the boss fights we've done during the Revenge of the King, though with the other secret boss fights along with it. Hello Aaron, how are you doing today? So first up, Krako's Revenge. Look at that, the crack drug is taking its revenge against us. Alright, his laser attack has more range than the original Krako. I'm doing just fine, thank you for asking. Now we can attack him like this. He'll use a rain cloud attack and causes him to move a little bit. But he's dead. Next up we have Kabbalah. The only problem with this being we want to have our partner for this, and after this match, our partner does disappear. Which is a little annoying, but whatever, it's fine. Like if the partner was actually good in this game, maybe I'd be a little more devastated. But it's fine. Anyway, Star Shooter segment just tries to shoot a bunch of Gordos at you. Anytime she does this dash attack, you can simply shoot a volley of rounds at her. You can easily break the cannonballs pretty easily, too. If you want a real challenge, try to hit her only with the side blasts instead of the forward ones. Alright, she has this little bullet bill blaster attack. Pretty easy to dodge, you can even damage her while she's shooting them. And down goes Kabbalah. Alright. If that's what you're doing. Alright, next up, mid-boss match against Mr. TikTok first. And he's dead before you can really do anything. Next up, Grand Wheelie. And he'll just drive around for a little bit. He'll try to shoot a miniature wheelie at you. Ow. Took damage. Down he goes. Next up, Fan Fan. Don't get too close or she'll grab you. She tries to use roll-out, but her roll-out attack missed. And down goes Fan Fan. And last up, Fire Lion. You'd think because I use Hammer Flip against him, you'd take minimal damage from that, but no, still takes normal damage. Thank you for your safety checks. Next up, Lolo and Lolola's Revenge. Instead of blue and red, we got purple and orange. Ow. Normally that dash attack actually gives me iframe, so it's kind of funny he was able to go through that. But anyways, Hammer Flip kills Lolo. And Lola can move a bit faster now that her brother's dead. Alright, always best to try and hit her before she can go into the little holes over here. Really enough that you can't enter in, despite you being the perfect size to be able to. And she's dead too. Alright, next up, Wispy's Revenge. Technically, isn't every Kirby game a bit of a revenge against Wispy? Well, any game he shows up in, that is. He's the same in almost every game. Almost every game. There are a few games where he's a little different. But floating around here, you can still stand on top of his tree. Doesn't really do anything, you just can. Alright, a few hammer flips. And he's dead. Alright, that's who you'd like me to raid, that's fine. And last, before the final four, Krako Jr.'s Revenge. And once again, I do apologize for the screen glitches. I feel like I have to keep apologizing for that. But he'll fly around the screen like that, very easy to dodge, whether you have an ability or not. He'll drop bombs from the sky. Just go in the gaps where he can't touch you with it. If he moves too fast for you can always guard the attacks, it doesn't do much damage. Still up here in winter where I happen to be. And next up, King Dedede's Revenge. And we're in the end game now, as that one Marvel movie once said. Alright, he'll try to flatten you like that. Alright, he is now invulnerable. Keep hitting him with hammer flips all you can. Oh, gotta get up here. Now, one mistake I did make while I was doing this fight in practice, I got hit by the hammer attack while I was attacking him, and it ended up causing me to lose my ability, and the star ended up flying into the electric fence, destroying it, and I had to restart because of that. Alright, next up, Wham Bam Jewel. I fought this guy so many times, good lord. Thanks to the Helpers to Hero mode, since he's the final boss of that mode. Alright, sometimes you might get a little too close and you end up taking collateral damage, but that's okay. And already 2 hammer flips has him at about half HP. He'll flick his fingers, cause all these diamonds to drop from the sky. Alright, now he will change his hand formation to have a little more range. Alright, that fisting attack missed. You can jump up here to dodge this attack. If you time your hammer swing just right, you can hit him while you're falling. Which I didn't do there, but that's alright. And down goes Wham Bam Jewel. Which actually, oh yeah, I forgot about the pause screen descriptions. But we already went through those before. Alright, next up, Galactonite. In my opinion, the hardest boss in this game, harder than the true final boss. Really? I don't think there were screen glitches in that, but whatevs. It's just the emulator I'm playing on, that's all. Alright, Galactonite, the strongest warrior in the galaxy. Alright, you can get a little damage on him, and like I mentioned before, he's just a Meta Knight clone. Some of his attacks do go through defenses, like you just saw there. Alright, he'll try to run into you with this one, and just like Meta Knight, or unlike Meta Knight, he does this twice. Hit him with the hammer flip, I missed. Alright, he'll go into the middle of the screen. He is summoning some members of the Meta Knights, only they're different colors. Pretty easy to defeat, it's just 3 of them, though. Try doing this without an ability, it's a pain in the asshole. He missed me, there we go. Alright, he's gonna do his laser attack. Go fly into the opposite direction he uses the laser in. Alright, and once again. Though, it's funny how different this attack looks in this game than it did in Return to Dreamland and Planet Robobot. Those games, it's more of a solid laser, but down goes the strongest warrior in the galaxy. And now for the final, true final boss of this mode. I think you can all know who he is. Time for a little cutscene. Alright, this is Marx during Milky Way Wishes. Flew right into the Nova. Another creation of the Ancients. But apparently it looks like he survived. So he was floating in space this whole time, apparently. And what he's doing here is absorbing the power of the Nova, or at least some parts of it. He became a bit stronger. He's got a different color scheme. And notice that little necklace he has around him. It's part of the Nova that he just absorbed. And I guess he's going where Kirby is. We just happen to be here. Alright, now I want you all to pay attention to the floor a little bit. Just like in the Void Soul fight in Star Allies, this is a reference to, Dark Star from Kirby 64, before the fight with Zero 2. So, Marx's Soul. Fun fact about Marx's Soul, this is not the first Soul boss fight in a Kirby game. Drossia and Kirby's Canvas Curse was actually the first Soul fight, called Drossia's Soul. Just Marx is the one who started the trend of the Soul bosses. Just like Maglar Soul, Void Soul, Elfless' Soul, and Forgotten Land, all of that. Alright, he'll do his seed attack, and he'll drop 6 seeds now instead of 4, and the seeds have much more range now. As well as Stardream Soul OS and Sectania Soul and Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot respectively, versus Marx Soul. He absorbed a Nova's power to bring back his evil soul. This really is the last battle. Alright, y'all remember what I said earlier in the playthrough? About how there are only 3 ways to get the paint ability in this game? Well, this is the 3rd and final method in getting said paint ability. Not just the fight with Heavy Lobster or Camellia Arm. Marx Soul has an attack that grants you this ability. We'll show it off in just a bit once we can see it. Alright, let me go over here so I'm in a safer spot. Alright, he'll do the teleporting attack. Alright, he's got the ice bomb attack. Easy to dodge that. Oh, laser. He's firing his laser. Watch out, everybody. Alright, here comes the paint splitting attack. And now I'm gonna make a partner real quick so I can show this off. It does very minimal damage to him, but it's fine. Alright, so a bunch of pink globs will rain from the sky. Very easy to dodge. And now we have ourselves the paint ability. Once he reforms, hit him with the paint ability. Third and final method in getting this rare ability. And it does pitiful damage to him, sadly. Alright, let's get back to the hammer ability. I just wanted to show that off. Alright, he'll use his quad cutter attack, which later bosses will use, just like Tectonia or Marx Soul. He's got his arrow range attack, it looks like it has a bit more range than it did in his original fight. And down goes the true final boss. Also, cover your ears, everybody. You're about to hear something really blood-curdling. Yeah, this terrifying scream. And with that, we are the true Kirby champions, at least of this game. But are we just yet? Y'all know, if you've seen my previous Kirby playthroughs, y'all know what this means now. Yep, time to do this with no abilities. Oh boy. I'm gonna have a bad time for some of these, like Galactonite, for example. Yeah, those glitcher screens, yes, I remember. Alright, that being said, hey, look at that, notice, the bonus movie Special Edition Blooper Reel is now in the theaters. Alright, we can do that now. So, in a bonus episode, we're gonna look at the movies that we just unlocked. But first off, we're gonna start off said episode with Helper to Hero, and you'll see why in a bit, since there's something else we unlocked doing that. But anyways, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this quick finale to the Kirby Superstar Ultra playthrough, and be ready for the bonus episodes coming very soon. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you screen now on YouTube, and that bell button for more. I'm going to give a special thank you to everyone for joining me once again for this wonderful video. Consider answering the question of the day. What is your opinion on this true final boss, Marx Soul, and why do you have said opinion? And consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a Twitch subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience. So, like I said before, in the bonus episode, we're going to be watching some of the movies as well as doing Helper to Hero. So, let's end this off with a quick raid. And you said you wanted me to raid... Oh, let's see. Who do you say you wanted me to raid again? Let me see. Song Island. That's right. And he is playing Pokemon Emerald, sending him unwavering love and support. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Have a terrific day.